Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, back with more FTL Faster Than Light Advanced Edition Hard Mode, where we're playing in Slug Space today. In a Zoltan A, it is the largemouth, and so far I'm feeling good about my ship's loadout. I'm a weapon away from being able to take on the flagship, even with this loadout, with Love and Ion Bomb. I've lost 2 crew to events so far, and that's cost me some scrap because I've had to buy crew, and that's scrap that I could have spent elsewhere. I do have mind control, which I bought here. I'm looking forward to using it. It's going to get me a lot of mileage. Unfortunately, right now, I'm in hull critical, and things could be getting ugly very fast because I'm fighting a lot of missile places. I went to the Slug Home Nebula because I was hoping to unlock another hull type, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen here. I did get one fight where I took about 7 unnecessary damage because I misclicked the surrender, and they're trying to burn me out. Well, I don't think they're going to succeed at burning me out with that loadout, so once again, can't mind control what I can't see. But I do have mind control in part to play defense because it would be pretty devastating if they mind controlled me. This time I'm going to wait on the flak and just let them fire right about now. There we go. Halberd beam, activate. Firebomb, take it out in time. That's good. Okay, so they're not going to take me down too hard. Do want to go ahead and do that because I do not want them to break through my Zoltan shields. And have a good time. I can flak all I want. Always sounds terrible, but it's in a reference to the game. So let's hear. That's enough to kill it. They didn't even ask for surrender, so that's no good. Alright. 34 scrap. Whew. Now there's no guarantee you get the event that actually lets you unlock the ship, but it's definitely not going to come from a Mantis ship. However, they do not have a boarding, whatchamacallit. And they have a laser system and a beam weapon that's not really a threat to me. So I can just take them out the standard way. So fire the things. There we go. And I should be able to do a lot of damage here. Yay. Took out their laser system. They cannot beam through me now. So pretty good stuff. Like I said, this run's going well. I do like this layout. A flat cannon and a halberd beam are pretty devastating. Double flat cannon halberd beam is pretty much GG in of itself. But we'll see what we can do here. Let's take out even more systems because I'm a bastard. Yeah, no asking for surrender here. Just 26 scrap. A store? No. If I go here, I can get an additional jump to see if I can get the unlock. If I go here, I may be able to find something good, but that'll bring my exit a lot faster. Let's go the exit. I'm not going to be exiting the sector yet, but good things can happen at the exit, but not this time. Double stores. I'll take it, I guess. If this store has something good, at least I can get a repair. I don't have anything to sell. So, let's see. Clone Bay. That's fun. Clone Bay will stop me from worrying about my crew dying. I don't get any weapons here. Beam 2. Explosive replicator is good if I still had missiles. Let's see. Because I really need to start thinking about upgrading my other units here. The med bay is pretty damn useful with my crew like this. But I'm tired of losing my crew. I haven't actually played with a clone bay yet on camera. So, yes, let's do it. Let's go for it. Now, the clone bay actually has to be powered to revive people. But we're going to do the stupid thing and do all the repairs here. And then hope that this is enough for the next sector. Because I will be able to mind control things. And let's just go to the exit. That's safer. No additional weapon right now. We're going to hope for a lucky drop. But I do want to play with the clone bay. It's nice because it does heal you every jump. And when it's on, and dead crew members die forever when it's not on, then it's a good thing. The problem, and it is a big problem, but not so much on this loadout, is that if you have a Zoltan walk through the clone bay, it'll power it and then depower it. That's something that's really unfortunate, but because all the Zoltans are back here and not up here, that should never be a problem. If I get boarded, it could be an issue. But we're at another abandoned sector. Maybe we can have some more Linnaeus fun. I don't remember if Linnaeus used too many weapons, but they are vulnerable to mind control. So there's that. Which means I need to get some more reactor power, probably. Alright, so what do we got? Do we got 3 shields yet? No. Oh my god. We got, you stumble across a badly damaged Lanai craft. It jumps away as soon as it sees you. In the area, you discover a number of destroyed rebel automated ships. It must have been quite the fight. And we scrap it. Yay! Distress beacon. We'll get to that in a minute. What do I want? What do I want? I want more reactor power. So I can power this. I need to upgrade my shields and engines, though. So we're going to hit the distress beacon. Now that I have a clone bay, most events won't kill me. Some still will. When you get to the beacon, you locate the source of the distress call. As you're looking, a signal blinks out. So you notice a small fleet of scavenger ships absorbing debris from a large battle nearby. Can't help but wonder where the distress beacon come from, but we're not going to pursue it. That's unfortunate. So let's see, we can go back here and get dead-ended. We can go over here. I want to see what jumps are available. It's a shame I couldn't buy long-range scanners when I had a chance from the store once, but yeah, we need more crew, so I'm actually going to fight the slaver. That's a heavy flat gun. You can tell because of the 2 pips. But what are we going to do? We're going to save our mind control for when our ship is about ready to fire, which will be shortly. And let's go ahead and do that because that'll distract people. Gets them off the weapons, which is good. The multi-flat cannon there is a horrifying weapon. In fact, I am going to try and maximize my dodge chance, which is only at 30%. So the Zoltan shields are down. Let's flak it. Probably because... Probably should try and flak the... let's flak the area that's probably most likely to actually have everything hit. Alright, so we can deal with everything else in a minute. Want to take down all the things. Didn't take down all the things I wanted to. So we are going to get flackety-flacketed. And that's a double flat cannon, which means that we get all kinds of crap flying at me. But it could have been way worse. So mind control's off. They're all repairing. Nobody is manning their stations. So that means they're dead. Yay! Now, the saving grace of that flat cannon is that it takes a really long time to fire. And, oh, I'm going to accept their offer. I'm going to take Graffin. Graffin, the crew member. And where is Graffin? There he is. He's already sucking the oxygen out. Alright, so we have our first ever Lanai's crew member, and he is a specialist in repairing. We're just going to put him on the doors. Reason it's the doors is because I need somebody on the doors. Level 3 doors actually do stop things a little bit. And if I vent all of these systems, he's not going to give a crap. So we're just going to vent all the things. Isn't that cute? It's not like my people can live anyway. Although I do need to be a little bit careful, because if the clone bay has no air and people go in there, they might die as soon as they may start dying as soon as they're reborn cloning. So we'll keep these areas kind of segregated from one another. Keep all these things up. It's fun to do that. I know it's kind of like slavers don't give a lot of scrap, but the extra crew's good. Do kind of need that. So we're playing with some new things here. That's nice. And that's a really sweet looking ship. You come across the Lanai ship in the process of absorbing a rebel automated scout. If you scare off the Lanai, you could probably use it. Let's fight it! Power up your weapons. They have cloaking, which is exciting. I need to probably turn my air back on. Just a little bit. Although my ship's going to be low O2 for a while. That's a big laser bank to be charging up, but the Zoltan shield should save me a little bit for now. So let's actually depower our oxygen for the moment. They don't have hacking. They do have a way to board, though, so that's not good. Right, we'll probably need to power that up as soon as that weapon fires, because it's going to fire. But we are going to fire in this room just to try and prevent bad things from happening. Why are we not losing pressure here? Probably because of that. So here comes the boarding team. As I said they would. And depending on where they board, they could suck out the oxygen. So that is a little different. Let's go ahead and mind control here. That'll distract them. That's one way to do it. Now what I need to do is take out the weapon system first and foremost. So now that their pilot's offline... Oh, it didn't get in time. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, since their transporter's up, let's go ahead and stop their weapons from doing bad, scary things to me, please. And they don't care about lack of air, so that's going to be a fun fight, because I'm actually going to need to clone. Because you can't just smoke these guys out. So what I'm going to do is just see how long I can delay these guys. So I can't really engage there, and I can't really depower my systems too much. I guess I can depower my engines briefly, but I just don't want to lose the flat cannon shot. Guess I'm going to lose it just for a moment. Alright, so weapon system, and here we go. Mind control is still a thing. That's just one guy. Alright, so mind control's off. I guess if possible I could mind control him in just a second, but I'm going to get a lot of laser fire in a moment. And these guys are going to be losing some air, so that's not good. Alright, so see, new things to have to deal with, and because I have a cloning system, I can't just park here, and now I have a second person, and they just, oh my god, they actually took out my cloning. That's bad! We're going to disengage. Alright, so we gotta kill this guy ASAP. And I'm going to be mind controlling another one of the borders in a second, as now my ship is being overrun by the Linnaeus Menace. And I can't dodge, so I have to take out their weapons. Actually, I have to kill the ship. So I gotta really hope this hits. Interesting combat. I like it. There we go. Can I do it? Can I do 8 damage? Yes. You're dead. Alright, now the next fun step. They're gonna be taking down my shields. And you move the automated ship, and we delay by 1. Those are all well and good. The key factor, though, is unfortunately I can't upgrade my oxygen to level 2, but I might as well close all the pod bay doors. And I guess what we're going to do is just send you over here. Because what you can actually do, and I'll show you the strategy here in just a minute, is if you kill your crew sufficiently, I am going to go ahead and not eat the shield damage. Here. I think these guys can burst this guy down. If I had my oh wait, what am I saying? I can mind control you. There we go. And now he's repairing. And now we can just do Rock'em Sock'em Robots time. So have these guys fight each other. They're giving bro hugs, I guess you could say. And then I can send my guys in there on this, which Graffin would be good to send in because the door systems don't care anyway, and I can send you guys in. So yeah. Okay, mind control. That's a very poorly timed disengaging of mind control. What I'm going to do is actually let my crew die. I'm going to let them die. Because they're going to get both recloned right here, coming back as new. Now I have level 1 cloning, so those guys losing so much health means that they're just going to come back, and you can see, I think you can actually get, as long as you have 1 crew available in its power, they will come back eventually. So there's my pilot. Let's just close all the doors. Level 2 oxygen would be a good counter to that, because I could pump more air in the room. But I can't actually smoke these guys out. There's one, and there's my shield guy. Let's go ahead and just move this back around. The rest of these guys can heal just a little bit. Interesting, kind of a different menace to what I've had to fight before. But there's the clone bay, that's how that works. Alright, so boarding is a real threat from these guys. No stores right away. Still want an additional weapon, but probably need 1 system power just a little bit more. Really unfortunate that the mind control stopped right then. You don't have to have the clone bay powered to get the healing each time. That healing does add up pretty fast. So they have hacking and clone bay and all that. It appears to be some sort of research station near a pulsar. Here we go again. My ship has been working as it moves in the interceptor, totally oblivious to the threat of the impulses. I don't think they're totally oblivious. I do think, however, I need to wait to mind control. A little eager beaver right there. Yeah. So we gotta hope that my systems don't get taken out too badly, because the ion damage is just gonna be a thing. So here we go. Please not my weapons. It's always gonna be my weapons, isn't it? So I guess we actually should fire. And it's not my weapons. In fact, I don't even know it got ioned, if anything. Guess I'll know in a second. I don't think it's my mind control. Oddly enough, did I just totally dodge damage? Maybe. Maybe. That'd be very fortunate. So they have no shields. I don't even want them to think about hacking. So here we go. All those things down. And one of them, you receive a one-word message from the enemy ship, surrender. You assume they're asking to surrender rather than demanding surrender. I do not like fighting in the ion pulsar, but these guys are just about dead, so I'm not going to accept surrender. Yeah, there we go. So the ship explodes, useful scrap material. Alright, so I'm still here. I'm in danger, but hey, this is an ion pulsar that I've survived. I really like how it looks in the background. Do ion pulsars exist in real life? I have no idea. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to jump away in time, so we're going to just sit it out. Let this ion damage go down. Because I'm pretty sure if I had jumped, I would have gone into the next place with bad shields. But maybe I should have just run. Okay, so we'll leave now. Yay, survived one! That was actually my first death on hard. It was one of those things. And I don't really need my shields right away with the Zoltan shield right here, so updated pirate ship. Sits there. These punks think they can just waltz in here, our sector. Obnoxious, right? Well, I'll show you the routine. Let's do this. They do not have a transporter. Their ship layout's actually really nice for denying what I'm trying to do, but I am going to get shields. I guess where I need to really pump in my ship next is another level of shields. I know I've said that like 30 times, and we'll make it 31. Alright, so waiting for the Halberd beam to come up. Mind control the pilot, as always. And flak where it's most likely to hit. Alright, so that's down. I can hit the shield room too, so that's 8 damage. And that firebomb is either hitting the Zoltan shields, I think it missed, so there we go. So their shields are hurting, their weapons are not what they used to be. I could probably... Oh, they're running to their med bay, that's fun. And this guy's chasing them down. That's so funny. I'm sorry. That's just funny. Comedy gold as I'm getting... Oh, don't go in the clone room. Okay, that's a good miss. Alright, so the mind control's gone. They're healing. If I time this right, I should be able to take out their ship. Alright, so their ship's dead. They may offer to surrender, but I'm not going to accept it. No, they're trying to run away. That's not happening. That's a terrible surrender. We're in what sector, and you're only offering that pittance of scrap? There we go. That's more like it. They leave behind good materials. That's what you get for calling me a punk. Punk. Okay. Well, why can't I click the things? Okay, so if I need more shields, now I have more shields. It's a little risky to do this, actually. I'm going to do 1 right now. No, let's do 2. Because if there's a store nearby that I can actually get a weapon from, I don't have a lot to sell. I don't have anything to sell. But I do have enough jumps to maybe I can get something good. But that, just having that extra shield bubble is going to help. Alright, so defense doors, they have no shield. Let's attempt to download it, and we do it. 16 scrap. And there's a store, so what was I saying? Let's get into these 2 fights, and then we'll see what the store has. That should be enough. Not too bad. As we are not healing up each time now because this guy's here. They have a hacking module, 3 shields. The beacon's surrounded by many tiny lanai craft, surely only capable of holding 1 occupant. Perhaps they are some kind of forward scout searching for metallic opportunities. You should consider a much larger lanai vessel. Moves in to engage you as scout ships scatter in all directions. That is a lot of ion weaponry. We're going to not worry about it yet. I don't need to really upgrade my shields on it right now, although once those penetrate my Zoltan shields, I need to have my shields up or it's going to be nasty time. Don't want to get hacked. I'm probably about to. Let's go ahead and take you on. Alright, so flak and then halberd. Alright, so as long as we can take out their systems here, I am going to try and survive the dodging. There we go. So see, I'm down to 1 shields because I didn't transfer my power in time. So that's not good because that's a 2-shot laser, but they can't dodge anymore. So that's a plus. Well, now they can. And now they're repairing. So, bastards. Really gotta hope this doesn't hit me. Okay, good. Power up. More shields. And, wow, they're actually repairing other systems than the cockpit. I will accept that. And we'll just kill them. Yay, Halberd beam's awesome. 8 missiles is a nice surrender if I use missiles, but I don't, so. They're dead. Lanai scout out. And we get a little more scrap. Not too bad. And actually, I may have an extra jump after the store to make this work too. So possible ship doesn't look like it's hostile. I jumped before my ion was repaired, but it seemed to refresh itself okay. Transporter again, acquisition by force. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright, so this is an interesting conundrum. I didn't upgrade my oxygen like I promised I would. So that's a bad start. We do have the clone bay, so that's a thing. I'm probably going to try and take out their transporter unit, actually, because it's just that annoying. And their weapons don't really threaten me too much. I can actually hit all of those. So, you first. You second. And let's hit these. And do I accept surrender? I didn't actually take out their transporter room, so I'm actually inclined to accept their surrender. Because I don't really want to get missiled. I don't really want to fight Lanai's borders too badly. But my gut tells me let's not surrender. As good of an idea as that would be, as I get missiled in the mind control, that's pretty awful. But I don't have to worry about it too much because I can't dodge. Why are you not moving, pilot? Can't dodge that. And we're going to go ahead and move both you guys in the shield room. So I may just have to readjust my power accordingly. There we go. So everybody's fighting here. We'll get him before that's gone. And I should be able to take this guy on. I don't know why they didn't send 2 people here, but they didn't. Alright, so this ship's dead. Don't want to fire too quickly. And yeah, can we do maximum damage? Probably. Yay, you're dead. And we don't have to worry about repairs. Or healing up because the clone bay. And we did good because we got more scrap and more fuel. So what's my goal? 111 scrap. I really, really hope there is something that I can buy here. That is weapon-like. Long-range scanners are good. Hacking is good. Hacking stun and hacking is good. Just disappointing. I'm starting to get to the point where my weapons are not enough. And as much as I want hacking, because it's going to be really good to hack down shields to get this going. And I have 20 drones. Hacking long-range scanners would clean me out. And I'm going for the win here, so we'll go hacking, repair, and then kind of sit on it. Because I can power like this. And I guess power down to 2 shields for the Halberd beam. We'll figure it out. It's going to be a little impromptu. It's going to be a little dicey. Until I get some more power. But I really need another weapon. Hacking will have to manage for now. Nothing here. Exits. Alright, so what do we got? Next jump. Repair 5 damage for 10 scrap. Yes, that's a good value. That's the repair station that I've been looking for a very long time in this game. Next sector, civilian or slug-controlled nebula. Oh, those crazy slugs. You know what? I actually like having more fights, and I actually like fighting the slugs. But it's going to be really irritating not being able to mind control people. So I'm going to go for the civilian sector, as wussy as that feels. I'm going to be hitting a nebula anyway. You know what? No. Scratch that. I'm going for the Slug Nebula because this could be an unlock. It could be Mantis unlock, which I won't be able to do because I don't have a crew transporter. Or it could be a Rock Homeworlds, which I can do, although I'll be very scared to do so. Slug-controlled Nebula. And on the bright side, I will be fighting a lot of things here. On the downside is that nothing gets mind-controlled. Distress Beacon, an additional store. That store is not going to do me a lot of good. So we'll hit the Distress Beacon and kind of ignore the store, hoping that it doesn't have a weapon that would bring me victory. And you track a moon, one with 7 moons and a planet around it. Investigate. I shall join your crew. Say if you answer how many moons are there in orbit. I love this event because it asks you to pay attention to the text. And although I click through things so fast, and my mouse does have a tendency to double click, I have not screwed this one up yet. So we have a repair slug. Awesome. And my repair slug is going to go over here. Because why have a little bit of sensors when we can have more? Now, the unfortunate thing is that his power to see in adjacent rooms is going to be a little wasted, but what can you do? Alright. We'll go down here. Maybe I should go over here and just get on this end of the nebula as far as possible, but I really want to see if I can eke to that store in time, because I am low on fuel. Alright, you open a distress. Here's a slug caught in open space by a Mantis raider. They contact emergency because please, we don't... We'll give you all we have if you save us. And oh, that's cute. Of all the species in the galaxy, you two deserve one another. I'm going to attack the mantis. I'm going to attack the slug ship because... No, wait. The mantis may actually pay me. They probably won't. And lock on the mantis ship. Main reason I'm doing that is because I do actually want to mind control things, and they don't have a lot of lasers, so I can probably pretty safely hack their weapons. I mean, I have the flat cannon to take down other things, but hacking their weapons is going to really do some good job denying their ability to fire on me, which I do like playing defensive. There's a time and a place for hacking shields, but this is not it. So hackety hack, don't come back. And by the time you're available, as now these guys are stuck, flack it! Yay, and you may notice or say to yourself, why are you actually hitting the weapon system when it's already hacked? That's because I really don't want that big missile to fire. So maybe I'll take it out. Yes. Everything else can go screw itself. But that big missile is a big no-no. So we'll do that. Oh wow, the mantis is actually, that's a really powerful combat mantis because he just took out his own. That's great. He took out his own cockpit, and now he's going to go back to try and repair. He's like, derp, what did I do? So they are trying to bomb me. That bomb is a stun bomb, but it's going to hit my Zoltan shield. So that's useful. If it does hit. I'm going to assume it hits. Alright, so they're dead. Yay, no surrender. And that's where mind control is so good. So it's here. Mantis defeated. You contact the slug vessel. You see, we are most grateful, but the thing is, we do not currently have liquid assets to reward you at this time. Oh, I like this. It used to be they just say, F you. I'm going to finish them off. Let's go for the double kill. The slug captain hails you. A mistake, a mistake. Of course you can pay you. See, the augmentation has already been transported. Scrap recovery arm. That's actually a really useful thing to get. I will not hit that store, unfortunately, so too bad. But I do get a scrap recovery arm, so that is going to be pretty useful. In the later sectors, you do get rain and scrap a lot more than otherwise, but right now we're going to have to focus on hacking. I'm going to be hacking their shields here. That glaive beam is pretty awful, because with that other laser there, it could be a big deal, but with 4 shields, I have to hack the shields. So that glaive beam's not going to be going for a while. Once again, mind control's not really going to do anything. I need some more system power. Alright, so 1, I was a little slow on the hack. 2, 3, good enough. Oh, they actually have a mind control unit too, so that's... My Zoltan shield's currently saving me from that, unfortunately. I can't take out all the things I want to. So I'm going to have to just counter mind control and use some oxygen power on that. Oh, actually took out the glaive beam. That's good. And Graffin. Graffin, my doorman, is mind controlled. You know what I say to that, Graffin? I'll let you have some fun with the doors for a little bit. Because, yeah, you're not going to do that much harm. Alright, so they are down to 4 shields. They actually have 1 extra shield repair, which is a little terrifying. I'll go ahead and stop this. So their glaive beam's down. That's good. That was one of my goals. But I am going to need to have my hack up before I can actually do substantial damage again. And this is where I just need to actually get my powers back. Flak. Alright, so maximum damage here. Can I take them out? I don't want them to cloak. So we'll do this. And they're trying to power away. That's not going to happen. Actually, their FTL's charging. And they mind control my pilot. That's too bad. So that's the other good thing about mind control is that you can use it to counter. And their glaive beam is down right now. Their FTL is... Oh, jump is imminent. That's no good. I have to really hope for the best here. Please, please, please. Oh, damn it. Not in time. Oh, well. That's no good. If I had hacking level 2 and a more power, that could have gone differently. So we're going to do that because we're in a slug nebula. Okay, sluggies, come at me. I need to really give oxygen back to my system, and there's nothing here. Alright, so let's not suffocate my entire crew. And I'm going to let my oxygen actually power up because that event where slugs would be able to depower my ship is not as bad because I do have a clone bay, but I don't want to deal with my entire crew cloning because that is a good way to have your ship go kablooey. As I do have a dog kind of roaring in the background. Alright, so heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula. Beacon before you have time to make contact. They try to do that. Attempt to follow and help them. I do have level 2 scanners, so let's see here. What? You search is hopeless. I guess I need level 3 scanners or level 2 cockpit for advanced piloting. I don't know. Alright, well, let's see. The Mantis are ready to hear. They're on their home turf and they're ready to fire. And are they going to board me? Maybe. They have level 3 shields. I can't really mind control them with my sensors as they are, so what do I do? I guess I'm going to hack their weapons. That should be decent. Alright. So I do want to take that out, and I do want to take out their transporter if at all possible. I really do not want them shooting at me. And see how much that decharges their weapons. So nice. So flak. Alright, good flacking. And I can hit their transporter. I want to hit the vital systems. I think I can hit the cockpit from here. That'd be really good if I could. Yeah, there we go. So extra damage. Would love to take on their shields, but taking down some of their other weapons is more important right now. So all they have left is the missile launcher, which did get hacked. If I could damage their crew while hacking, that'd be fantastic, but right now they can't dodge. So okay, so that they cannot break through my Zoltan shield. Even if my Zoltan shield has 1 life, if that missile hits, it's going to do only maximum damage. So we'll fire down here, and we're going to halberd beam and take down some system of some kind. Actually, let's see. I can kill this ship, can't I? 2, 4, 6, 8. Is that enough? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, kill the ship. And their missile missed anyway, so somebody's not getting a promotion. And I'm low on fuel, but I'm better on scrap. There's no store nearby. Good enough time as any to stop this video and say, this is way to fail with more FTL. We're flying a ship that I think is doing pretty good, but you know what? Things could be better, things could be worse. I did get a scrap recovery arm on the largemouth. I really, really desperately need some kind of additional weapon to what I have right now, or else I'm not going to be able to take on the flagship. So that's my #1 priority. On top of upgrading my ship, but we are only in Sector 6. There's still some time to turn this around. But that's it for now. This is Way to Fail, hoping RNG favors me and I don't run out of fuel. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.